What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, fantastic afternoon, fantastic pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hassan Piker, and this is the HASAN broadcast coming to you live from sunny but cold Los Angeles, California. Folks, we're live and alive, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one because today's a beautiful day. Today's a wonderful day. Today is Monday, News Day. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited because tomorrow I'm going to be working with Dr. Mike ISRAETEL, the good doctor, my goat. Big fan of his, as you guys know. And we're going to do a little workout session. Should have done legs with him. No, I'm gonna be doing like a variety. We're doing pull exercises tomorrow, but honestly, I'm not gonna go super heavy. Like, I'm not trying to impress him. I actually just want him to see my workout. I want him to see like my environment. Mike's gonna fuck you up, bro. He works out hard. No, I don't think so. I think we're gonna make out. I'm very excited. You guys don't understand how gay shit is going to get tomorrow. You don't understand how gay it will get. Now, obviously, Dr. Mike and the way he looks, like his physique is I don't think very appealing to gay men or women. It's more so for straight guys, but I'm very excited to hang out with him. Very, very excited. Don't edge me like that, bro. No, I'm fucking edging you. Another workout stream. The editing girlies are gonna go crazy. Please avoid politics as much as you can. We want for you to live. Why? I know we have disagreements on politics, but I don't care. I love him. I don't give a shit. Can you ask Dr. Mike what exercise one he needs to do to get the shape of head he has? I think that's just being brolic. It like comes with the territory. He was pretty serious on Miskiv stream. Wait, really? He's unserious on his own. So I don't know. Maybe because Miskiv is so goofy, like he was being super serious because of that. Maybe, I don't know. Serious and Miskiv in the same sentence? Yeah, I mean, maybe he was just like playing off of Miskiv, and that's why he was coming across serious. Where are you gonna work out? No, I'm gonna work out at my gym, and my trainers are so stoked. Another bald guy for you to chase after? Yes. In any case, yeah, worked out this morning. Unfortunately, I used up all my juice. We have a new split where we do like upper body, lower body push, upper body, lower body pull. On the upper body, lower body push day today, I start off with a squat and then I go into my fucking heavy compound barbell bench press. Both of these are obviously like super, super difficult exercises to do. And normally, under normal circumstances, people split them up and don't do it together. I'm just glad that I saw for the first time in a while an improvement in weight and my strength in any of my muscle groups, because for the past month or so, I have been obviously deficit Daniel, and I look great. But the unfortunate reality is, even if you look great and you are reaching body goals aesthetically, sitting in a deficit and not necessarily feeding your body with more carbs, for example, and eating more is lowering my strength. So this was great. Thoughts on Arcane? It's fucking fantastic. I'm so heavily anti-League, as you guys know. I think League of Legends is degenerate. I think no one should play it. I think it should be illegal. MOBA games in general. But honestly, Arcane, I finished season 1 and started watching the first episode of season 2 because it just came out. And oh my God, dude. I mean, it's just so incredible. It's just so good. Arcane is just neoliberalism. Shout out China for making it. Yeah. I am anti-League, but pro-Arcane now. So I'm in like a weird predicament. It's directly against my values, How do you reconcile liking Arcane and it being French? I don't have an issue. Do you still hate Jinx? No, she's kind of cool. I mean, she's a great villain. Gaming today? Yeah, I might play that Korean dating game. Freaking goon alert, dude. It's time for the goon. The thing is, like, I accidentally downloaded it. As you guys know, my hands are clean. Last night when I was doing the Streamer Awards voting, which by the way, you should vote for me for Just Chatting Streamer of the Year. I accidentally, I was trying to block this game that I saw Mr. Arthur playing, and it was like this Korean dating sim, right? I'm not entirely certain how this occurred, but I guess like Steam has this thing where you block a video game that you're trying to avoid playing, and then like it automatically downloads it for you. And it just like takes, if it's $20, it takes $20 out of your PayPal account and then automatically, I just don't know how it happened, but like I was trying to avoid it, right? Like I was trying to make sure that I don't play this game. But like now that I have purchased it, I guess, against my best wishes. Like, it would only make sense to play the Korean dating game just for a little bit, just to get a taste of it, just to understand like what we are truly trying to avoid. Like, I'm gonna be playing it while doing this the entire time. Like, oh, I disapprove. Just making sure, you know, it's basically like journalism. What is the name of the game? 5 Hearts Under One Roof? Is that what it's called? Okay, hold on. It's irrelevant to the, what is it called? 5 Hearts Under One Roof? $20? That's crazy. The fuck? Okay, adding the cart. Hold on. I don't know why I was like sounding it out like that. Yeah, I was typing it to avoid it. Like, I wasn't trying to add to cart. I was like, oh, I don't want to add to cart is basically what I was saying. You know, Bad Empanada video about you guys. Come on, please. We don't have to go and dive into drama every day. Okay. I know it's humorous. I saw the video. Like, we don't have to literally do this every day. It's a troll video. I know. It's just, once again, we do not have to do this every fucking day, okay? Please. I know Ethan made a video on Ludwig, and it's also insane. I know all of it. I know all the things that are going on. I feel like this is a disservice to many of the normal folk that tune in every single day and want to hear what is going on in the world. And I feel like I'm doing them a disservice by not covering the news and diving into, you know, just silly fucking drama shit. If I'm going to dive into silly shit, I'd rather dive into silly shit like this. You know what I mean? Dr. Mike obliterates Miskiff.
Slow. Jerry, hold him down. Push up hard. That's it.
How does it feel not to be at your peak? How do you feel? It doesn't matter, because like it's different strokes for different folks. For me, I care about the aesthetics and I care about my cardio. And on both fronts, I'm pretty good. I care about basketball. I care about looking good, and I care about feeling good, and I care about having decent cardio. And the fact that I can, at the age of 33, run a fucking full sprint, coast to coast, nonstop, full basketball game is, you know, pretty solid. You can't max out on everything, okay? This is something that a lot of people don't realize. Like, you have to set certain goals that are reasonable and try to achieve those goals. You have to tackle those goals. You're not going to be able to improve your bench press and your squats at the same time, unless you're bulking, in which case you might be able to. But if you're main gaining, for example, you're not going to be able to hit everything. You're not going to be able to also do cardio while simultaneously lose weight and lose fat and also gain muscle at the same time. So medical intervention is the way to go in that circumstance. So for me, being a natty baddie, I have some limitations. A natty baddie at the age of 33, I obviously have, you know, some severe restrictions on what I can do and what I can't do. And I think within the confines of those natural restrictions, I'm pretty happy with where I've gotten. If you've been following for the past couple of months, there has been a bunch of communities that have been actively trying to get some news coverage and some momentum surrounding this platform that we're on being really anti-Semitic. Ironically enough, they're on YouTube and on Kick for the most part, which are, you know, objectively more openly anti-Semitic platforms. Like, I don't think the platforms themselves are anti-Semitic, but they host a shit ton more openly overt anti-Semitic content creators. There is a deliberate effort to go to basically every single advertiser that advertises on Twitch and tell them like, oh, this platform is anti-Semitic. Look at these articles that were written about how anti-Semitic this platform is. Please, you know, reconsider advertising on this platform. They've been doing this for quite a while to limited success, alongside the initiatives to go to ADL directly to try to get the ADL to add new restrictions on what you can and can't say on this platform, including but not limited to content classification labels that were implemented. I use them right now. That's why it says sensitive content when I talk. And also the new additional qualifications for hate speech, including but not limited to saying Zionist. Now, you can still talk about Zionism in the new restrictions, but you can't say, you know, Zionist, insert animal. It's a clear-cut caving into capitulation to outside organizations. What's interesting about it is that there were some content creators, including but not limited to the stock guy, like FaZe Lacey. FaZe Ronaldo, and numerous other content creators who had said that they were noticing like a severe revenue loss, right? I think Moon had said something about it as well. Some of these guys were basically memeing, like they were just meta chasing, which is what happens. And then there was also very real instances of people losing all of their advertising revenue, like Kasan, who's also another FaZe member. Kasan is Iranian. I had a conversation with him directly, if you remember, and he had Iranian as a tag on his Twitch profile for the longest time because he's Iranian and he wants Iranian people to come and watch him. And basically, Twitch just removed all of their advertising revenue and didn't serve any ads on his page, specifically because it had Iran as a tag. Same with Venezuela, which I think is really, it's really fucked up overall. All of this is happening because Twitch is caving to outside pressure coming from, these organizations like the ADL, and hoping that like advertisers don't just like run away from the platform, because these guys are pretty aggressively pursuing that. Everything is coming from like an incredibly cynical place. Obviously, these are like kick streamers that are conducting this mass brigading campaign. Ironically enough, and as I say this as someone who is quote unquote woke, who has been on every platform from Facebook to YouTube to Instagram to TikTok to Twitch, that Twitch, of course, has the most restrictive terms of service out of all of these other websites. They do a fantastic job with that, which is why it's ironic that these other platforms where there's no real rigorous application of terms of service can turn around and be like, these guys are actually the real anti-Semites. I promise, don't look at us, look at them, and pull your ads. It's a weird situation overall, but I think a lot of people were a little confused. And originally, the stock guy had said that he had seen a severe loss of revenue and he didn't understand what was going on. But it turns out the severe loss of revenue came from the fact that he had an election tag from his stream because he was covering the election.
I went to my tags, and my tags were, my normal tags. But I had a tag that said election because I had covered the market's reaction to the election, not politics, not personal politics, not policy, just the market's reaction. And so Friday before stream, I decided to take that tag off. I took off veteran as well, just in case. And guess what? It came back.
Yeah.
So there's not a fucking adpocalypse. I never said there was an adpocalypse. I said that I'm being affected by other people's shit. And so what did I do? I took off the election tag, and guess what happened? My money came back. So sorry, drama frogs who were like, this is an adpocalypse. No, it's not. No, it's not. It is a advertising thing that is happening with a specific subset on the platform. And I took it off, and guess what? I'm back.
Anything that is like even remotely political, remotely considered political, is now automatically, it seems, qualifying you as like a political content creator. And if you are in that political content creator category, it seems like because it's a new category, they automatically don't have ads on that category. They will eventually have ads on that category as well. But because it's a new category, they haven't started serving ads to that category. Right now, as it stands, there's no ads if you are doing political commentary. Now, this doesn't bother me at all, because knowing that this was always an inevitable possibility, I have always worked on ensuring that my primary revenue source is subscribers, you guys. I don't work with advertisers that I don't feel like I want to work with. I don't work with advertisers usually anyway, and this is, a part of that. It's very frustrating, though, for smaller content creators who are up and coming, who are in this space, who want to, generate income for themselves or have been relying on the income for themselves. I think it's like, it's really messed up that those guys end up getting fucked over by this process. As is the case with everything else, like this only harms smaller content creators, but of course, seemingly no one gives a shit about them. And it's very, very, very frustrating. So far, there hasn't been any real evidence as to this being like a mass adpocalypse. But I mean, look, I know how advertisers work. I'm familiar with how advertisers work. I worked in advertising. I know that when they hear any sort of drama or any sort of controversy, they're going to be like, oh, I don't want my fucking brand associated with that. I don't even give a shit what it is. Until it's like Black Lives Matter protests happening all around the nation, you're never going to see a marketing campaign that puts politics in the forefront. For that reason, I think the CCL designation isn't necessarily bad. Like the new content classification label for politics is not bad, because I think it partitions off political commentary in a separate space on this platform. I think it's bad in the interim period, and it's bad because, like, of course, when they apply something like this, randomly people catch strays like Kason and like some others. But making sure that this kind of content still exists, as long as it does not violate clear-cut hate speech boundaries, this kind of content existing in a separate category that is sheltered from the rest of the advertising that's running on the platform is a good thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing at all, because I don't want content creators on this platform to like lose out on revenue opportunities for themselves. I want them to keep making money and make a career out of this sort of thing. And I think it's ridiculous that there are people who are championing this cause. Is there anything Twitch can do vis-a-vis people representing Kick, like a co-founder or contracted talent on their platform, regarding Twitch advertisers in this way? I think Twitch just needs to do PR. They need to do more PR to combat this like ridiculous narrative. But I don't know, I don't know what they're doing overall.